welcome to Mr. Otter Studio. Some of you that have been watching this channel for a while know that I love to paint while I travel. It's a way for me to connect with the places that I am, to record things, and also it's a nice way for me to remember some of the things that I saw. So I love painting while I travel. The only problem is how much space it takes up. I like to travel just with a backpack. Unless I have all of my kids, then I take a lot more. But if it's just me, then I just have one backpack. I'm going to be reviewing these watercolor sheets, and they're so cool. These are the Viviva color sheets, and I actually have never used them. I've just seen them and thought these would be awesome to travel with. So today I'm gonna open them up, try them out. From what I've seen, these would be awesome to take traveling because they take up such little space. These are called Viviva color sheets. When they come in the mail, they come in this really beautifully painted package. Gives you a nice welcome, and they actually let me, when you open it up, this is what the color sheets are inside of, and they actually let me add my own information. So my name and Mr. Otter Studio, and then I put a little quote that I like on the bottom. A picture is a poem without words. So then you open it up, and here are the color sheets. And also what comes in this set that I forgot to take out is this really cool water brush. So these are really nice to take traveling with because they hold the water in this tube right here, and then you just kind of squeeze it out as you paint onto the edge of this brush. So for traveling, these are awesome. And these, I mean, really, if I didn't have them in this case, they'd take up such little space. I could even just put them right in my sketchbook and bring them with me. So I love the size of these, which is why I was really interested in it, and also very willing to review this product. This is not a paid review, by the way. Let's open this up and see what is inside. So that it's covered in a little bit of plastic, so I'm just gonna take that off. Has a nice little band that maybe you could keep around your wrist if you're carrying it around. So that's attached. And then here are the color sheets. I'm really excited to use these. When you open it up, there are instructions inside. Don't eat them, and wash your hands with soap after you use them. Okay, and have fun. Let's try it out. So when you open it up, this is what it looks like inside. So each of the colors is separated by this thin sheet of paper, and this is supposed to just repel the water, and probably it keeps them from sticking to each other. Let's see how bright these colors are. It's easy to look for colors. They've added these colors at the bottom so you can easily find it up here. So like if you need this blue, I'm just gonna open up this section and I know that it is in here. Persian blue looks crazy. Look at that. I'm really interested to see what this Persian blue and this violet look like when I start painting with them. I'm taking the water brush, making sure that the water is coming through, and it is. Let's give this Persian blue a try. So I'm just activating it, putting some water on it, and then let's just see what it looks like on the paper. Holy cow. Super bright and saturated, and as I squeeze water out of my water brush, I can create a super nice gradated wash. All you really need is like a paper towel to clean it off with the water brush. You just squeeze out water, or a sponge. I only have Kleenex right now with me, so I'm just gonna use that. Let's see what this violet looks like. Because honestly, it just looks gold on the paper. How is this even working? And see how bright and saturated that is. These colors are super bright. I love that. Probably poured out a little. I don't know if I love the water brush, but I really love the brightness of these colors. These are already starting to dry. So like this top one, you can see the shine is already gone, which is good because if it took a long time to dry, it's gonna be a little bit harder to travel with. I still can't figure out how this turned into violet. I mean, look, doesn't that look totally gold? But then when you add the color, and it's just super saturated and beautiful. But let's see what the yellows look like, just so we can see how bright they are. And be careful, if you're touching these, you're gonna get some of the pigment on your hands. So let's see how bright this yellow is. Very, very nice. I'm being a little bit more careful as I push water out. And again, to get a gradated wash with a water brush, you just squeeze a little tiny bit as you're adding it. If you squeeze too much, you'll end up with something like this. Nice bright colors, that's really what I'm looking for. Also, in these areas like this, I wanna make sure I'm not getting like spots of pigment that are making it darker and lighter. So that's a really good sign of a quality watercolor paint. Overall, I think these would be awesome to travel with. I love how convenient this is. One thing I wonder about is how to mix colors with these. I'm gonna zoom out just a little bit so I can see how it goes if I try to mix on this paper. I'm just experimenting here. I'm gonna grab a little bit of this Viridian color, put it on this paper. So I need a little puddle. I'm gonna grab a little bit of this peacock blue and add it. So I've been able to mix it, and maybe we can try to create a gradated wash here with these two colors. And then I'll just get more of this color and just keep adding it. Maybe we'll go back to peacock blue, I don't know. And then grab this color. So nice! Instead of mixing it on this paper, I probably would have mixed it like on a plate or on any piece of plastic that you have. That would work great. Because I worry if you just put puddles of water on this paper, it might kind of ruin its integrity and start to break it down a little bit. The only color I feel like we need to see is the red. So let's just check out what crimson looks like. So I feel like that's a color that we want to have, and that's a color that we use. Super bright. That is a great color. So this is a really cool product. I'm so thankful that they sent it to me, and then I got this really cool case to keep it in with my name and Mr. Otter Studio and a quote on it. But honestly, I feel like when I travel with it, I'm just gonna keep it just like this and tuck it into my sketchbook so it doesn't take up much space. You can find out more about this product on vivivacolors.com. That is their website. Again, this is not a sponsored video, but they did send me this for free. So I'm not getting paid anymore to tell you my opinion about it. I just really think they're cool, and I've always wanted to try them. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this and you had a chance to travel this summer if it is your summer. And if not, there's always tomorrow. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a wonderful day.